So, as you make your way to your meditation posture, feel free to stretch, move the body in whatever way feels good. It can be nice to stretch the shoulders, the neck, and also just making sure that any devices that might make sounds are on silent. Just generally checking in to make sure that things are settled so that you can come into the practice. And once you come into your posture, just make some subtle movements, maybe side to side, front to back, tilting the head. Just feel that sense of gentle movement. And then allow that movement to get smaller and smaller until you can't even really tell if you're moving or not. And when you get to that point, notice the sense of balance, sense of poise. And so in your posture, find a sense of uprightness, length in the spine, crown of the head reaching upwards gently, and also find a sense of relaxation. The kind of balance and stability you can really let yourself sink into it. Letting the body be held by the chair or cushion or floor. Now tune in to your sensory experience in this moment. So noticing any sounds that you can hear. And just sensing into that texture of the sound. Trying to listen out for the quality of sound. Notice anything you can see. So you're welcome to have your eyes open or closed. If the eyes are open, taking in the external sights. And if the eyes are closed, you might see lightness, darkness, color, shapes. You can also notice the texture of that visual field. And then noticing the sensations of the body. Feeling into the sensation in the hands, warmth, coolness, pressure, tingling. Noticing that feeling of being supported, being held. Noticing the breath moving in and out. And any other body sensations that are present for you now. And here I'll invite you to find what it is in your sensory experience that feels grounding, stable. Could be something I've mentioned, could be something else. Feeling into anything in your experience that feels grounding, stable, consistent. It might even feel kind of reassuring to feel the sensations of sitting, to hear a certain sound, to see darkness, to feel the hands or the breath. And once you've found that, allow this to be your anchor for this practice. And just by hanging out with those sensations, really noticing what that feels like for you, you can allow the body and mind to calm, to settle. And just noticing what you're feeling now. Noticing what is present for you. There might be calming and settling, or there might be something else. And just pausing here to check in, notice what your experience is like. And so I'm going to guide us, offer some instructions. At any point, feel free to come back to your anchor. And also feel free to make adjustments so that the practice becomes your own, so that it suits you and where you're at today. And so what I'd like to offer here is a practice that I am tentatively calling the art gallery of the mind. And of course, this could be a gig or a museum or an artist studio, some other kind of space of creativity. Now I'd like you to imagine that the mind is a large space, high ceilings, expansive rooms. Whatever comes to mind for you is totally fine. And also, if you're not picturing much, that's totally fine as well. And sometimes it's even nice to imagine walking into a new space, or descending a staircase, going through an open door, and where you find yourself is this gallery of the mind. And so the intention here is to watch, to see, to observe whatever comes up in the mind as an artwork, as music, as poetry, as something creative. And just like when you might find yourself engaging with something artistic or creative, you don't necessarily need to do anything with what you are observing. It's more about tuning in to that poetic quality. It might have something truthful, beautiful, might be provocative, interesting, confounding. So now observe the next thing that arises in the mind as creative. So this could be a mental image, could be mental sound. You might also feel something in the body, a felt sense. Place all of these in this gallery of the mind. And as you do this, try to bring a sense of welcoming and acceptance to whatever arises in the mind. You happen to know the artist, you trust their intentions. Allowing whatever arises, mental images, mental sounds, feelings in the body, and appreciating their qualities. And if you encounter something in the mind that is sticky or distracting, maybe just consider what that would be like if you saw it in a gallery, heard it at a gig or on a podcast. Maybe it'd be strange or unusual for there to be Instagram reels in a gallery, or for someone to put their tax return as part of their gig. And see the other side of this. See if you can choose to look at the thoughts, maybe even seeing the humor, the endless cycles of the mind. So often searching for that next thing. And now we'll shift gears slightly. We'll focus on the texture of experience. So notice your experience right now. Notice what you are sensing, the quality of the mind. And while there might be familiar elements, thoughts, feelings, emotions, sounds, body sensations, these could be familiar, you could even label them. But notice that if you take in this moment as a whole, it is actually unlike any other moment. There's a certain texture or quality that is unique to right here, right now. And here you might like to take a deep breath and feel your whole body. Feel your whole sense of this moment. And allow this felt sense, this texture of experience, as you tune into it, notice things about it, allow it to shift. Gently flowing with this moment by moment experience. Opening your awareness to the whole sense of this moment, being gently carried by this gentle current of the unfolding experience. And finally, notice any qualities that are present. Might be a sense of calm, stillness, clarity. Perhaps equanimity, samadhi, maybe a softness or tenderness. Notice what qualities are present for you, and allow yourself to be these qualities, to be this shifting, unfolding flow of experience.